Have you ever carried anger for so long that it started to feel like a part of you? Like a heavy stone in your chest? Hard, solid, but somehow familiar? We often think that holding on to pain is what protects us. But what if it's the very thing that keeps us from truly healing? In a small village nestled between misty mountains, there lived a woodcarver named Elias. His hands were rough, and his face was lined with the marks of time, but his eyes once sparkled with genuine joy. He used to carve birds that looked like they were ready to take flight, children that seemed to burst with laughter, and saints that radiated an incredible sense of peace. But that was before the fire. One dry summer night, a neighbor's carelessness sparked a massive blaze that completely swallowed Elias's workshop. It took everything years of his precious work, his beloved tools, and a small wooden box that held the last letter from his late wife. The neighbor, consumed by shame, never came to apologize. And Elias never spoke to him again. From that day forward, Elias carved only one thing, a single, unsmiling face. It was cold, closed off, with its eyes turned away from the world. He sold just enough to get by, spoke to no one, and walked with his shoulders permanently hunched, as if he were carrying an invisible, crushing weight. Every single morning, without fail, he would walk to the river, pick up a smooth stone, and place it in his pocket. To remember, he'd mutter to himself, but no one in the village knew what he meant. Years passed, the village changed, children grew up, and the neighbor, broken by his own guilt, eventually moved away. But Elias's heart remained locked tight, like a door with no key. Then, one rainy afternoon, a small boy knocked on his door. "Grandpa," he said shyly, holding out a broken wooden toy horse. "Can you fix it?" Elias almost slammed the door shut, but something in the boy's eyes, so much like his wife's, made him stop. Grudgingly, he took the toy. That night, for the first time in years, he carved something not out of bitterness, but with a flicker of love. He didn't just fix the horse, he gave it wings, making it look as though it could soar right into the sky. The next day, the boy returned, his face beaming. "It's beautiful," he cried, and without a second thought, he threw his arms around Elias in a tight hug. Elias stood there, completely frozen. It had been a decade since anyone had touched him with such warmth. When the boy left, Elias reached into his pocket and felt the cold, hard stone. Suddenly, it felt heavier than it ever had before. That night, sleep wouldn't come. He walked to the river, the stone heavy in his hand. He remembered his wife's voice, a gentle echo in his mind. "Bitterness is a fire that burns the one who holds the match." As tears streamed down his face and fell into the dark water, he finally opened his trembling hand and let go. The stone sank without a sound. The next morning, Elias threw open the doors to his workshop. He gathered his old wood, his cracked tools, and his dusty, forgotten dreams. And he began to carve again, not saints or sad faces, but hope. He carved a bird with its wings outstretched, a child holding a bright lantern, a man offering bread to a stranger. People in the village noticed. Slowly, they started coming back, not just for his beautiful carvings, but for conversation, for kindness, for the quiet peace that now filled Elias's home. Years later, when asked what changed him, Elias would smile softly and say, "I used to carry a stone to remember my pain. Now, I carve wings to help others forget theirs, because forgiveness isn't about excusing what happened. It's about refusing to let the pain of the past define your future. The moment you finally release that stone, your hands are free to build something truly beautiful." Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more content just like this. See you next time.